Good Thursday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Behemoth back with some more Starsector. Been a while since I played Starsector. A couple new interesting mods have come out. A couple new things that I'd like to try out. So I decided to start a new run tonight. So I'll be getting going right here from the beginning. Right here from the good old new game. So let's go ahead and get right on to it. Getting started from the word go. Let's see. Gotta find myself a good portrait. Okay, so got quite a few options to choose from. I think that's a hellbat. I don't know what that dude is. Ah, why the hell not? We'll go with Akbar. Everybody likes Akbar. You don't like Akbar, there's something wrong with you. Although Akbar is not a ma'am. Captain Akbar. Captain Behemoth Akbar. Alright, so let's go. Good. Next, standard. Alright, random core words, sector generation, extra colonies, faction settings. Starting faction relations, I'll leave that normal. Not trying to get too easy of a start here. Own faction. With a standard explorer fleet. Now that'll be my flagship, the St. Helena. I've always been a fan of those. They make really good scavenging ships. Light attack destroyer and a Wolf-class assault frigate. You know what? That's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. Don't need to be any more than that. One of the super ship variants just for giggles. I'm not going to take any of them, but standard survey dreadnought. Alexander-class standard survey battleship. Now I'll go with my standard explorer fleet. Simple, straightforward. We'll start out a little bit more of a challenge. We'll start out as an ensign. And an unknown ensign. Alright then, so 1 skill point. Cargo capacity, resources, ship repair rate, cargo capacity. Alright then, so let's get on to it. Let's see if I can remember how the bloody hell to play this. Well, the biggest change between the last stream I did of this and this one is on the last stream I started out with a planet in a pretty good star system. In this one I think I'm just going to be starting out with a fleet. It might start me, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it might start me out with a random planet somewhere. let's see. Need a good insignia. Space lobsters. Yeah, that'll work. Those guys right there. Behemothine Confederation. That'll work. The Behemothine Confederation. This would be BCS. Tripod of the Confederation. We're fighting the Confederation is now in control of the core of a star system. Alright, that works. Okay, yeah, it's going to start me out with a small, looks like primarily rocky planet. Ore. And a Ludic majority. That's going to complicate things. Alright, so I got ore deposits and volatiles and extreme cold. So this is not a great planet to start with. That's fine. I was looking for a little bit more of a challenge. I think the ultra rich is the best I can get as far as ore goes. So that's not awful. So I don't think I need any more ore. I'll get the AI cores. And you know what? And a military base to keep it safe. Keep me under 50. So that'll work. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Let's do hazard pay. It'll cut down on my credits per month, but it'll get more people moving out here. Get the growth up, ground defenses, refining, mining, good. Reduces upkeep and reduces demand for the population. That'll work. Spaceport, I'm thinking mining and refining for my beta cores. Since that's going to be the vast majority of my financial income for a while. And then everything else gets gamma cores just to get a little bit of bonus. Alright, that takes care of all of that. What do I got the cash to expand? Anything? Probably not, actually. I'm looking at 50K, so yeah, nothing. And eventually here I'll get heavy production and fuel production since I've got pretty good volatiles. But not right now. A grand screaming total of 3 ships. So, time to get out into the galaxy and see what there is to see. First off, this system. What am I looking at? Chitin, I got a bunch of fully surveyed systems. Makeshift comm relays. I am... Okay, so I can go check that. I might get lucky and find something at that abandoned station. So let me first check the world. See what kind of stuff I can see out in the galaxy. Let's see. Oh, that's right. For a second I was like, what happened to everything? No, the unoccupied systems are not mapped. So I'm going to have to go out and find them. I'm going to have to do some actual, genuine scouting. Actual real-world exploration, which is kind of cool. So, let's see. Concord, Dawn, Kashyyyk, Lothal, Raxus, Ilium, Exegol. Basilisk should be Mandalorian. Fondor should be Republic. Quad Imperial and Modia CIS. UAF are down here doing their thing. The Aurorans. So I'll probably head over here into this nebula first once I finish scouting out my, doing some light exploration in the system I start in. Now the nice thing is since this is a core sector, I won't have to worry about pirates so much. But since it is a heavily, it's already a heavily occupied system, there's not going to be a whole hell of a lot that I can do here. The system's not going to make me a ton of money. Nothing amazing, but stuff I can use. No signs of life on an abandoned space dock. Alright, so nothing of significance here. So, yeah, I'm just going to head out down this way, see what I can see. Now, I could bounce around this inside the sector for a bit, looking for a fight to scavenge, but I'm not going to do that too much. Luddic Watchers, eh? I should be able to disengage. If I can avoid a fight starting out, I will, but they are going to come after me pretty fast. Yeah, they're chasing me. Yeah. Let's see, what is there out here? Oh, I need to go slow through here. There's something down here. Not entirely certain what, but there's something down here. No, I'm chasing sensor ghosts. They appear on the screen, but there's nothing there. Gotta keep an eye on my fuel supplies. Alright, we got something out here. Amrits. Reasonably heavily occupied. Alright, let's see here. Got the star here. And something up near the jump point. Hopefully it's not AI. Because they would splatter me pretty good right now. Alright, who are you? Pirates, okay. I can avoid them. So let's see. Probably go through the belts here. Ping pong all these smaller planets and then out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means there's a 7th. Probably a small planet somewhere in the belts. Yeah, I don't know where that seventh planet is. Don't want to get splattered by asteroids. Something out that way. Looks like that might be a debris field. Or a pirate fleet, but it's not moving, so I'm thinking debris field. Good. Got anything good for me out here? Location debris field. Found a memory bank in a debris field, leading me to another debris field. Monthly supply consumption, absolutely. Alright, got some stuff in the belt and stuff in this planet's belt as well. Something right up there. Your sensors officer frowns at a blinking indicator. Captain, there appears to be a faint signal coming from low orbit. I pull a detailed scan of the transmission source to the primary bridge display an orbital nav grid overlaid with icons and telemetry. Transmission's very weak. We only picked it up as a survey array ran through its calibration cycle. Automated instrument package deployed in low orbit. Power source is degraded. It's going to be out here for a while. Sensor officers activates the audio input. A garbled loop wailing in and out of coherence or recorded voice. Transmitter must be damaged, but with a little work. Into pride, and there's their voice there. Ment of the Galatea Academy. If found, I implore you to return the data core to the Academy for a reward of 18,000 credits. Authorized by Provost Thomas Caliacor. Message will repeat. Hey, 18,000 credits is 18,000 credits. Ops Chief oversees a retrieval mission by the book, staging approach and scan, maximize safety in the event of environmental or technological hazards. Salver team is used to your Chief's attention to detail, and within the hour, price the instrument package data core in an EM-sealed crate. Cursory inspection by your technology officer to make sure there isn't some kind of bomb or rogue AI core reveals a data core packed to its limit with compressed telemetry streams. It's a lot of data, they say. What is it? Well, your technology officer's reference recording sensor logs detecting They pause the data feed examining some of the numbers, some kind of field strength? You're beginning to get the impression that your tech officer doesn't know what the device was measuring. Good. And the Academy will pay for its recovery. Doesn't matter what's on the data core, corrupted or not, so long as the Galatea Academy pays the credits promised for its return. You order the crate secured in the cargo hold until your fleet finds itself in the Galatea system. Perform a survey! Survey! Moderate ore, scattered ruins. Let's see if we got anything. Oh, we got a little Hermes here. You know what? A ship is a ship at this stage. Any and all ships. Diable avionics. Anti-shield battery. A bubble spike. And a logistics core. Alright, some stuff I can use. That Hermes I just recovered is in pretty rough shape, but that is to be expected. And a tanker. Any chance of me? Nah, I'm not going to bother grabbing the tanker. I'll just grab what's left of it. A scattered and broken light tanker isn't really worth the investment right now. What do we got here? A mining station. Alright then. And a massive frackin' pirate fleet that I'm going to make sure can't fraggin' see me. Zon or Persians? I'll send it to Persians. Now I'm not going to be able to get all this ore out of here. That's just not going to be a thing. But the blueprint packages, the fullerene spool, the supplies, standard ore can go. In a perfect world, I would drag all of that out, but I don't live in a perfect world. And I just don't got the resource or the space. So, converted hangar mod spec. Okay. All right, that'll work. I really could actually use the organics. The metal and the volatiles I make, but I don't make organics, so I'll keep the organics and drop them off back at base. Oh, wow, this... Yeah, that is not a small pirate fleet down there. I'm going to have to play this very careful. They could flat out obliterate me. Ooh, that would be a good catch right there. Yeah, frickin' landing craft. Let's see here. Trade Federation landing ship. Cargo capacity of 500. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'll spin the point to get this thing. What that'll allow me to do is get some more of this stuff around here, but I'm seeing, God, there's a lot of wreckage here. A Lupus-class missile frigate. That's also CIS, I think. Yes. So either there's a ton of debris here, or a big-ass fight took place here. That's a Pendants-class frigate. Alright, you know what? I could definitely use a frigate this early on. Just gotta keep an eye on my supplies. So I might not have the crew. And that big-ass pirate fleet is still just south of me, so gotta be careful not to draw any attention to myself. I should still be small enough of a fleet that I could lose them in the asteroid belts. What do we got here? A Munificent. Ooh, that's tempting. Yeah, absolutely. I'll take a Munificent. I don't have the people for it, so it's going to be understaffed until I can get some more crew. And my supply situation's going to be a problem. Another big-ass fleet up here and another couple pieces of debris. A close approach by salver team shows a heat source, a glint of artificial light, an anomalous pocket of operational life support, the emergency subsection backup of a backup, somehow running for tens, hundreds of cycles. It is unlikely. Your officers always perform the standard transponder pings at the start of a salvage operation. It's part of the ritual of legal salvage. The records of legality are fabricated easily enough when required, and doing a good job of it is a sign of respect appreciated by customs officers across the Persian sector. It would be awkward to stumble into some hermit's cell, ideologue's oubliette, or pirate holdfast unannounced. So your comms officer takes charge of a new signaling attempt with a full range of communication protocols. From an overpowered standard hololink to mere radio, laser staccato, and even an esoteric grav pulse relay. No, Captain, nothing. With your permission, I've got an idea. An acoustic inducer transponder, normally used in mining surveys, is tenderly attached to the HAP structure by a discrete remote probe. It thuds out a code and detects only tinny, noisy rhythmic vibration in return. Something tapping on the hull plate with slow, clock-like regularity. What are we looking at here? Your ops chief oversees a careful breach of the habitat, wary both for traps and the need to not disrupt the surviving bubble of life support. Survivors make salvage rights more complex, but they're generally thankful enough for the rescue to come to a profitable accommodation. Solvers attach temporary bubble locks around the entry ports, inflate them with the ubiquitous portable Atmo units, and perform a cold cut on sealed emergency doors, slow and safe. Ops nod, satisfied, the work proceeding on the shared display. A spot of green-yellow brightness at the end of a foggy corridor. The image stabilizer kicks in, canceling the jerky hop step of the lead salver's micro-G movement. A tiny garden grows wild within this celestial tomb. Some kind of fissile backup battery has survived, clicking away the decay of heavy elements to heat and light a tiny bubble of life. Moisture condenses in a murky lens of slush on a hubward window, then falls slowly in huge drops through the micro-G of the habitat spin, past the glow plates, towards the mosses and molds and tiny flowers, growing on the warm heaps of droppings and husks of vermin. On a life-giving Terran world, this would be nothing more than a dank pit. Here it is a miracle. Captain, your off-chief acknowledges your command and begins ordering the dance of surveying, inventorying, extraction, and transport. Sifting through what appears to be mostly ancient and useless files and a barely working data slate, one of your salvage workers comes across some very interesting information pertaining to hegemony machinations. Sending the data slate back to them will surely raise relations, but their competitors might value it even more than them. Send it to the Send it to the Aurorans. All right, let's see if we can get anything good salvage-wise from here. Now, I do have a good amount of I can take all of it. Beautiful. All right, I got to head back to base now. I'm just about fully loaded. I will hit some of these planets. I'm not going to do a full sweep, so I know that I'll need to come back here. I'll hit 3 planets and then take the jump out, get home, get some more fuel. Salvage crew discovers a working console giving you access to a depot of quite a tidy sum of credits. General data spare. It is unlikely anyone will miss it. Hey, cash is cash, man. 8,000 credits is 8,000 credits. Now here I don't think I can get... Let's see. What do I want to dump you? For as much of this and as much of this as I can get. More scattered ruins. There's a lot of ruins in this system. What do we got? What are you? CM-5 interceptor missile. Space Urine has it. The last standing production line for this type of missile is in Tritachyon space. As with most tales told by spacefaring folk, this is probably completely wrong. Nonetheless, interceptor missiles are sophisticated pieces of tech that have no business being available in the amounts they are, with the decaying production quality of the sector. Okay. Nanite repair module. Actually, I might be able to use that now. Raises combat readiness up to 50 per ship. Yeah, I'll definitely use that now. This planet, I believe I'd already been to. No. Let's see. What do I want to dump? The drugs. They are more valuable item for item than the food, but my planet can't produce food, and it needs the food more than it needs the drugs. A Zaffin Clash Sturm Frigate? What are you? Vic A01 Zaffin, Diabolical Stoker. An aggressive ship with a long history that has undergone several significant alterations throughout its surface to the conglomerate, embodying the entire essence of the military doctrine of the megacorporation: fragile aerodynamic body, powerful shield and flux dissipation systems, high maneuverability, and concentrated frontal firepower. The Zaffin is currently one of the most mass-produced vessels of the Vic and often takes the spotlight in numerous air parades. Cargo capacity of 20. So not wonderful. But I've got the story points to get it, so I might as well. And it's actually in pretty decent shape. just some standard ore deposits, nothing fancy. Alright, so I do have a couple other planets here I could survey. 3 of the 7, so... 1, 2, where is that 7th planet? Right there it is. Itty bitty tiny baby planet hiding in the inner asteroid belt. Okay, so I can come back to that in a bit. But for now, I gotta head home. Drop off all these goodies. I just gotta remember what damn system I was in. There we go. Kumari. Kumari Kandam. That's where I'm started from. Okay. Supplies are good. Fuel is decent. I could use more of both. That's right. I was going to use you. That ought to make things a little easier on me. Let's see. What else do I got here? Alright, so adaptive phase coils mod spec. I don't think these take up a lot of space, but yeah, 1 capacity each. Increases the turn rate of all turrets. That's not terrible. Sindrian Fuel Premium Blueprint Package. Battleships, station refuelers, tanker siege ships, and an advanced tanker frigate. Got some VPCs for building my own stuff. That stuff's reasonably valuable once I get... actually, I can use that immediately. Colony accessibility by 30%. Ultra-strong carbon nanomesh cable. That is key to the construction of a space elevator. Greatly improves the efficiency of logistics between the surface of a planet and low orbit. I can use that immediately. A centralization bureau, however, is not. Got myself a couple more AI. Got myself a couple weapons. All right. Got myself a couple ships. First month down, 85,000 profit. Not bad at all. To me selling refined metal, I'm making a little bit of cash. Somebody up there just outside range. I've got somebody shadowing me. Persean League convoy. Okay, nothing to worry about. They're not going to come down here and give me too much of a trouble. Yeah, my crews are under strike for everybody. That's expected. Okay. That's Beholder, Gas Giants. Yeah, let's get the hell back out there to my world. Wait a minute, there's a fight going on to my south. I think I might be able to mop up some goodies from it. Okay, maybe not. These are all my friendly patrols. They're not going to give me any hard time. Persian League Enforcer, but he's taking on the pirates. You're patrolling. I've got nothing that they'd be interested in. Well, except for my AI cores, but I'm going to make an effort to not draw any attention to myself so they don't find out about those. You approach the young archivist. Upon seeing you, she can barely hold her excitement. Let's make it quick. I'm in the process of documenting the history of several long-depopulated star systems. Rumor with some large implications for the field, but I want to confirm its validity before continuing with my research. This is where you come into play. I want you to confirm the existence of the rumor's subject for me. This profession isn't one with much credits to spare, so I can't put a reward on it, but I can promise you that if its finding is real, it'll be worth it for both you and me. Well, salvage is probably worth more than anything she'd be able to reward me with. The existence of an old orbital assembly station somewhere in the Delta Hufra system. That's a long way out. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be heading there immediately, but I'll head that direction when I have a chance. Alright, so storage is one thing. Let's get this. Organics and food. Give them the drugs. And then I'll have them use stockpiles during shortages. This will save me a little bit of money having to buy all that stuff. They'll burn through what I brought back before they have to buy more. Alright then, so that takes care of that. As far as spaceport, immediately increases growth and accessibility. Okay. You are badly beat up. I wonder. Pretty much completely empty for right now. Got 2 medium turbo lasers and some battle droid fighters. That's not wonderful. Genosian frigate, probably looking at mostly the same. Don't have the bodies I need. Cargo capacity 450, so cargo capacity 750 is better on this landing craft, so that's good. That's primarily what I need right now, is I need storage. I don't have the guns to use this guy to capacity. Now, this fella's actually in pretty good shape. Most of his weapons and placements are still intact. Yeah, he's got the 2 autocannons and the missiles. So this dude I'll keep because he's actually mostly outfitted. These guys are all good. You're barely worth dragging along, but missile frigate, how many of your weapon systems are actually still online? Well, half of its missile systems are online, and about half of its lasers. It's got 7 turrets, 4 of them are online. It's got 4 missiles, 2 of them are online. No, it's got 8 energies. So yeah, half of its weapons are online, which isn't terrible. This thing is basically just coming along to be a storage crate. And same with this little dude. So I'm not at the point where I'm going to be winning any fights right now, but what am I looking at? 120,000. Light production is for... Yeah, light production's for organics, and I don't have organics right now. $9,000 monthly income. Need a bunch of organics and a bunch of something else that I don't have. So, yeah, no construction right now. Now, let me see. There's got to be somebody around there, pirates. You know what? I'm going to go that direction. I'm going to see if there's anybody picking on the pirates right now, and I can clean up after them. Well, there is a Persian fleet up here, so they might be fighting some pirates. Yep, that's a battle taking place. So I'll just slip right on in and do some good old-fashioned vulturification. Gongan class, if I can get that, that'd be nice. Alright, those pirates are... bastards. You guys go back there and deal with those pirates so I can salvage in peace. After you board and inspect my ships and smash up all my stuff, you dicks. Yeah, it's a pretty decent, I think that's a cruiser. Yep. Let's see, anything else salvageable through here? 2 kites. Nah, I don't need 2 kites. Happily take those guns, though. A Hoderi, that's a light frigate. Okay. Cryovolcanic Tertiary Beholder Station. Luddic Path. I want to avoid those guys for the moment. So I got Persian League I can trade with. And that's about that. Luddic, Persians, and pirates. Yep, alright. Let's go see if I can get anything from the Persians. Crew in particular. Take a peek at the condition. Oh yeah, crews are definitely under strength. As far as you got a Kitsune flak and everything else, got 2 flak batteries and a Nibitsu, and that's about it. Fornicate yourself. Massive solar collectors. Okay, so they don't want to deal with me because asshole is over there chasing me. Fuck off, leave me alone. These Persians, man, bunch of assholes. Always hassling me just for flying around. Alright. Could go to Prism. I'll go to Bus. The Imperials won't give me a hard time. They'll sell crew to me. Sell me crew and supplies, and that's all I need. Maybe even a little bit of fuel. Fuck off, Lud. No one cares about you. Go all the way to hell, you religious fanatics. Scavenger rolling by. Straight to Biss. Do some trading. Scavenger, pre-collapse relics. Looking for pre-collapse domain technology. 100,000 credits. It's kind of risky, but yeah, I'll find it. $120,000 credits. What are you selling me? Ooh, you'd be selling me a Vindicator. Oh, that was actually... That's tempting. A fully intact Vindicator for 120K? I've got the money. You know what? Yeah. I can definitely do that. Vindicator's not a bad ship. It does leave me a little low on finances for purchasing supplies, but I can get by on that. Let's see here. I need bodies more than anything else. I need bodies, so I get 1,000 for 30K. I need more, but 1,000 is at least a start. Let's do... I got 900 fuel, that's good. I need the supplies though. 500 of them. You know what? I don't have a need for ship components right now. Alright. Ship components I will need eventually, but right now I have no immediate need for them. Alright, so let's go see what there is to see. Persian League up there. Personal bounty way the hell down there. It's giving me access, showing me systems. I'm hearing about systems, but I haven't discovered them yet. You know what? I'll go there. It's relatively close. I'll go explore that one. Victory 2 leading that fleet. $31 per day. This is Tritachyon, okay. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Makeshift comm relay, makeshift nav buoy, makeshift sensor array. Inner system jump point. Looks like 2 planets. Alright. I'll do a quick run through the asteroid belt, see if there's anything lurking. Hit the 2 planets and then take the inner system point out. There's something. What the bloody... Oh, it's a black sun base. Okay, pirates. Alright, so I will be leaving this area with enthusiasm. I don't feel like taking on Black Sun right now. My fleet's starting to look a little bit better. I got a couple cruisers, but... still, I wouldn't be able to even take on a patrol fleet reliably at the moment. Best I could hope for is discouraging one. That looks like a debris field. Swing by the sun. Anything caught in gravity? Not a damn thing. All right, then. Okay, so keep moving in that general direction. What do we have here? Hey, it's another full-on system. Hostile fleet right inside the jump point. Hopefully not huge. Okay, it's remnants. But it doesn't look like a lot of them. It's a small fleet, patrol fleet. I'll avoid them if I can. If I have to fight them, though, I can win. Underground network. Delta Zara 1 has been exploited by mining drones in the past, resulting in a vast network of crisscrossing tunnels that extend deep inside its crust. While the risk of tunnel collapse is ever present in the volatile regions closer to the planet's core, surface tunnels can be easily sealed to provide a protective barrier for a colony against environmental hazards. Yeah. If I needed to build a colony here, but I shouldn't. Alright, my colony's doing good. I'm making more than 100K every month now. Just selling ore. Once I get a factory online and start turning that ore into heavy machinery, I'll be pulling in a heck of a lot more. Don't chase me, dudes. I don't want to have to fight you right now. I'll win. I'll stomp you up, down, and sideways, but I don't need to at the moment. Besides, I know a little bit of a secret about those remnants. I don't necessarily have to fight them. Gamazara, supplies are good, fuel is good. And as always, there's a ton of stuff in these nebulas. Let's get to it. Look at all that. 8 planets here. Might get lucky and find something good. Mo planets means mo possibilities. Fat gas giant. Plentiful volatiles. Already got plentiful volatiles on my starting planets, so that's something I can do with my planet that I started on. I'm always going to have to import food, always going to have to import organics. But with metal and volatiles, I can make heavy machinery and I can make fuel. Pre-collapse facility. Numerous ancient domain-marked facilities rich with potential valuable data. Construction and research facilities that generate an additional research databank each month. Okay, so... Oh dear. Yeah, I do not want to pick a fight with that. Got a battle cruiser, heavy assault, standard drone ship. Yeah. No. I will not be picking a fight with that massive fracking fleet right now. Thank you very much. I would do all kinds of unspeakable and unkind things to my tiny little babby fleet right now. My most potent combat ship is a Vindicator, which isn't bad, but it's also not a fleet leader. It's an escort at best. It's a good escort, but it's not even on par with, say, a Victory. Oh, bloody hell, my bones, they creak. Oh, my bones! Gamma Zara 4, huh? Ore and volatiles. Rare deposits might be worth making a trip for, but without a sun, that limits the usefulness of this area. Yep, nothing here worth mentioning either. Yep. More volatiles. More ore. I'm missing one moon of that gas giant. Right there. Okay, and then you little one right there. I must have drifted right past that moon. Didn't even notice it. More ore. More money, more money, more money, more money. Alright, where is this planet? There you are, hiding there amongst the debris. Yeah, nothing. Well, that takes care of this sector. I'll get the industry first. Let's see, so that one I probably already explored. Big ass. Oh, nope, that's a Chiss fleet. They won't attack me. Chiss don't care about me. I ain't nothing to them. Let me see. Yeah, I'll angle back in towards Kazaron, see if there's anything to see. There'll be something out here, I just need to find it. Good old-fashioned exploration. Bunch of storms. Got something. Yep, got a system here. Only question is, what flavor of system? Zephanth. Small. No planet data as of yet. 3 planets. Nothing in orbit of the sun. More networks, more base ores. Okay. That looks like a debris field and maybe a mining station. Decent ore, but I found better ore in other places. Not quite this far out. Okay, so I'm not going to have enough cargo space for all this ore. That's pretty much a given, and I don't have a BPC on me right now. Galactic Republic weapon blueprints. Farming. VPCs. Get as much of the metal. Can I actually? Yeah, I got everything. Beautiful. Just standard ore I can dump. I don't need to worry about that. And let's go. What do we got? Escort package. All blueprints and package are already known. All right then. Soil nanites. Enable soil enrichment recovery to rate far beyond that of which unaided natural processes perform. Domain nanite safety regulation 4324, subsection 81 prohibits use on worlds with transplutonic or volatiles deposits, and unfortunately the built-in failsafe appears to be functional. So I got to find a farming capable world without ore, without transplutonics or volatiles. Okay. And I can start cranking out my own food. What you got for me, little planet over here? All by your lonesome. Little rocky ice world. Just some more. Alright, so that does appear to be everything here. So yeah, on to the next sector. Something else right up here. Beautiful. Another undiscovered system. One of these days, and we'll find one of these systems that's actually worthwhile. You are dormant. I don't need to bully you then. Don't need to pick a fight with them. They leave me alone, I'll leave them alone. More interested in exploring than kicking the crap out of some tiny little AI fleets. Defensive drone system. Planet hosts several autonomous launch platforms for defensive drones. Despite their age, they are still functional, even if severely weaker than in their prime. Automatically launches up to 3 derelict drone fleets to protect the planet and system. Strength of the fleets depends on the planet's fleet size multiplier. Okay. So, not a huge worth to me, since I'm not thinking there's going to be a whole heck of a lot of other use to this system. But hey, maybe that other planet will turn out to be something magical. Let's get through here and start scouting. Something is in orbit on the other side of the sun. There's something over there along with a small fleet. Derelict ship maybe, station. Maybe a super star destroyer just hanging out in low orbit ready to be picked up. That'd be pretty neat. Although I don't have anywhere near the orbital laboratory. That works too. And a unidentified fleet. Bunch of blueprints. Kopesh wing. Blind wing. Cilia class phase cruiser blueprints. Exo armor suits. Make my own marines. Degraded forge template. That has another use. Okay. Okay. Alright, so full on resources again. Gotta head back towards Oh, I never checked that debris field. I got a guidance out here from it, but I never checked it. Okay, I can do that. That's easy enough. Oh, it's the... Yeah. Stations always leave behind a debris field. And I didn't check it. There we go. Now that should be just about everything here. More pods, don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I'll start heading down towards Coruscant. There'll probably be a fight going on there, and I can do some good old-fashioned vulturing. Maybe get my hands on some Imperial hardware. Coruscant! Got anything exciting going on around here? You got a gladiator and a victory too, and something else. Some big old weird spiky something or another. Salvage fleet. There's a fight here recently, but that dude probably beat me to the cleanup. Dirty, rotten scoundrel. Talk to the distinguished academician. I know what? Isoglass. Sure, whoever the new dude. That's the Galitian Academy. I need to go there anyways. Visit the academy. Yep. Pather can go fornicate himself. He's selling me a freighter, huh? I got a Wayfarer class freighter. I mean, that's not great. But it's only 4,600. 150 cargo capacity. Yeah, why not? I'll buy his freighter from him. Sell production slots. 160K. So you're not going to sell me a whole hell of a lot. That's to be expected. But you will sell me weapons. And get some Abitsu wards that I can use to equip my cruiser I got. I'm not going to avoid Syndrians. None of these are worth grabbing. Let's see if I can get myself a decent ship. 130K. What's the best I can get? An AA9 class heavy freighter. That's not terrible. Cargo capacity 2,000. It's a big ass freighter. Carry up to 30,000 people. One ship can carry a small city. Scavco Sisyphus. Most produced, bought, and advertised as ships she can salvage, haul cargo, and explore the sector with confidence higher than most civilian ships, thanks to its universal large mounts. The biggest innovation of the Sisyphus is its 2 stasis fields, spelled fields wrong, in front of the ship that allows salvage crews to just throw salvage of nearly any size into the stasis area, spelled area wrong, and watch it slow to a crawl, allowing easy, spelled easy wrong, sorting/salvaging. Come on, man. I know this is an unpaid mod, but well, maybe English isn't his first language. Oh, cut him some slack. Belt mover. Belt mover is designed to be a large hauler, much like the Atlas. Still, someone had the innovative idea to throw an advanced targeting core on the damn thing, so it could easily, safely partake in combat and give the local combat salvagers a place to dump cargo while off in battle. However, spacers beware. Whoever calls this hauler home, when you might have fun shooting targets at a distance, if said target were to close the distance, you'd quickly be reminded you reside in a godforsaken civilian freighter. Okay. So it's a civilian freighter with a artillery system on it. Those are all these Scavcos would probably be pretty decent for me right now, since I am primarily salvaging. Dedicated censorship. Mud skippers. Scavco, Hope and Tape, Hermes Kites, Mercuries, Rough Riders, Hounds, Worker Bees, Drams, Cerberuses, Wrench, Mad Cats, Wayfarers, Oxes and Tugs. Utility Tug was a tiny spacecraft produced by Nicholas Gordon Spaceworks, very similar in design to the Phylon Freight CT-11 Space Tug. Locks class. Drive field stabilizer. 2 small energy mounts. Buffaloes, Nebulous, salvage rigs, Phaedons, Pounders, Condors. Talaria TA-50 Advanced Tanker Frigate. Scavco Mole. The Mole is the Mole, a mining carrier with arms. All hail the Mole! All hail the... Data corrupted. We are real. We are coming. Spelled coming wrong. $450 and a salvage gantry. Mad Dog. Got an Abisu, got a Gongan, and got a Gongan. Don't need another one. Fuel Runner, Hope and Luck. What are you? Hope and Luck. Fast Cruiser. 50 cargo capacity. Even better armor and hull. Suppose you know the ability to take a few autocannon rounds and upgrade, with that said. Okay, so essentially no armor, no hull strength, and just some guns on it. Can do its name says a mallet to crush your foes. It comes with a built-in herald bore and a tough hull with a reliable reputation. So I'm thinking I will go for the Sisyphus. 2,000 cargo capacity is nice. Actually, the AA9's got the same, so which of you? Just about the same damn price. So, most important thing on a freighter, cargo capacity and maintenance cost. So which one of you is cheaper? Don't need to worry about credits per deployment because I'm not going to deploy you. Maintenance supplies per month 18. AA9 is supplies per month 10. AA9's just better. But the Scav code does have salvage gantry surveying equipment, subsystem civilian grade hull. 14. It costs more supplies, but it has additions that the AA9 doesn't. Actually, this does have a salvage gantry. So the only advantage of this thing is the surveying equipment. Pondering. I'll go for the AA9. Current order value 133. Standard salvage rig, that'll take care of that. Current order, very little, but I might be able to get another Abitsu ward because why the hell not? And one light mortar because again, why the hell not? Alright, so 2 months from now I'll need to come back here and pick this up. A Golan Nova gun. Alright, so cruise through the sector a little bit, see if there's anything to see, any battles to clean up after, and then angle back out to the north to do some more salvaging. Looks like an Imp Star and a Victory there. Chandra-La should be New Republic. And judging by the color of this fleet, that'll be a New Republic fleet. You guys fighting anybody, or are you just hanging out? You'll just... Oh, no, that's... Yes, New Republic. Or Republic. Salvco Fleet, Chandra-La. Alright then, let's... Supplies and fuel are still in good condition. I can go out and find another couple systems. Salvage fleet. Ooh. Bunch of salvage fleets out here doing salvagey things. If there are this many salvage fleets out here, there's got to be something up here. So I'll just go back up his trail and see if I can find whatever's out here. See where he came from. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, random salvager fleet guy? Oh, Lotus Eater repaired its fuel injector. What the bloody hell are you bouncing around like a freak? This is a massive cloud formation here. A whole lot of empty space up here. All the way to here, and I haven't seen a single system. Little strange, little strange. Really? You're trying to sensor ping me or interdict me? He had like 2 ships. And pirates just being dumbasses. Bright Jewel. Burning through here good and fast and still not seeing a damn thing. This is the system. You are a derelict kite. Mine. You go away. Oh, well. Fine. Okay. What do we got? We got a light strike carrier. I can take them. I can take this fleet. Hey, I tried to move away. You guys want to pick a fight? I'll take you on. Got a couple guns on you. You're going to be the anchor. You're could be better. And you got some weapons. All right. So, some of the ships are low combat readiness. I am aware. Everybody focus on me. Let's go auto fire on everything but the hammers. Let's see if I can remember how to fight this battle, eh? Alright, we're already through that dude's armor. He's just about out of the fight. This dude's done too. Excellent. One down. And that's just a little wayfarer. I'll be able to take him out fairly quickly. Beautiful. bunch of missiles, but they're dumbfire. There you are. I was looking for you two. You're the only heavy hitters this fleet has, so I'm going to ruin your whole damn day. That carrier is their only destroyer class, I believe. Well, he's probably a destroyer too. Get him! Shit. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Back off, back off, back off! Vent! Alright, there's my Vindicator up there. My Shrike got blowed up. That's unfortunate. Let's get these little shits out of here. I'm going to get rid of his escorts, and that'll give me a chance to... What the hell is going on? Why am I losing... My engines are out. One of these little shits over here is hitting a hell of a lot harder than he should. Oh, it's that frickin' flamethrower clown right there. I'm taking some beating here, but... Alright, come here, you little shit. Let's get rid of you. Little frickin' phase ship bouncing around out here like an annoying little bastard. Oh, you gonna try and run? Come here. I will run you to ground. He's a speedy little bastard, I'll give him that much. Yes, get him. How the hell are you beating up my Vindicator this bad? That was not how I expected that fight to go. My Gongan's getting taken out. Yeah, my fleet wasn't ready for this fight. My damned engines are hit again. That dude with that flamethrower is ruining my entire frickin' fight here. I gotta bail. Damn it. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bail. All right, let's get the hell out of here, shall we? We'll see if I can't get out with at least somebody. Yeah, that was a hell of a lot worse than I needed it to be. Yep, I misjudged that one badly. Let's see if I can actually... Well, hell, I just lost the majority of my fleet. That is a problem. Okay, well, complicates matters more than slightly. Yep, that's all I got left. Okay, well, hell. Well, come on. Frickin' controls. Right, so, back to Coruscant. And I'll see if I can't put together some flavor of fleet here. Okay. Concerned man, commodity traders, rankers, thoughtful looking businessman, leave. Alright, now I should have... When is that fleet ready? 16 days. Okay, so not quite ready yet. Well, let's see if I can afford anything. I got 400k, so I might be able to buy something decent. 400k, I can get myself an acclimator. Acclimators aren't amazing, but broadsides aren't terrible. You know what? Yeah, I'll buy myself an acclimator. Actually, let me see if I could save 100,000 on this one just by buying it with one D-mod. Okay. Let me make sure this thing actually has some... Well, that's why it didn't cost anything. It comes with no weapons. Well, that's moderately fracking annoying. Should have bought the... should have paid for the better one. Shit. Okay. Should have checked that. Alright then. Alright, so let's see what I can get. Pondering. I need supplies. That's first up. And I need crew. That's second. Alright, so that will have to do. It ain't much of a fleet. Completely unarmed acclimator. But maybe, just maybe, I can get lucky, slip in, see a fight taking place, and do some looting. Got an Empire sector patrol just cruising. So right up here, there is this main stretch right here. Basilisk, Fondor, Quat, and Nemoidia. There's always a fuss going on through here. So I should be able to find something there I can snatch. Should be something here I can clean up. Well, there we go. Sector Patrol Fleet versus CIS. So the Republic will win. A derelict Omni-class support vessel. You're just a big-ass cargo ship, so yeah, I'll take you. CIS, yeah, they got obliterated. At this point, I'm basically just going to recover everything. I just need ships. Doesn't matter if they're great ships or not, I just need ships. Empire versus New Republic, even better. You two kick the crap out of each other, and I'll loot whatever remains. That looks like an interdictor, a Victory 2, and a Victory 1. I will take that Victory class. VT-49 Decimator, don't need you, but I'll take your guns. Another Vindicator. Replace the one I lost. And a couple broadsides that might be... Nah, I'll just take the salvage off of them. Okay, so that got me at least a little bit of a fleet back. 16 days for my purchase to be ready to roll. That's something going on down here. That's a big-ass trade fleet, but... Let's see, what do we got, what do we got, what do we got? More Republic strike fleets going out to do Republic strike fleet things. Oh, we got something out here. There's something drifting. Cerberus. What I really need is I've got some decent hulls now. I just need guns for them. Let's see if anything exciting is going on up here at Basilisk. Anybody tussling? Mandalorian fleet. Yeah, I'll transfer my flag over to the Victory. A little bit better than the Acclimator. Still not expecting it to have any weapons, though. Couple concussion missiles. TIE interceptors. One turbo laser battery intact. is my... I think this mission is done now. There we go. Fleet is ready. Alright then, so... could probably trundle back, drop off some stuff, in particular these organics that I could use. Do a little bit of refitting. I do have those 2 missions at Galatia I could go turn in. You know what, that's what I'll do. I'll stop by Galatia. I got 2 different reasons to go there, so... that'll make me a little bit of money. There should be a large field of salvage in Galatia as well, if I remember correctly. Kind of a cobbled together fleet, some CIS stuff, a couple Imperial ships, some Genosians. Nothing super exciting. But stuff I can use. Stuff I can use. Three days to Galatia. Thinking I'm going to save up the cash and do myself a purchase myself a I just got to remember how the bloody hell there we go. Now I should be able to get myself a heavy factory here shortly. I think it's 500K. Think it's $500,000 for the heavy factory. $200,000. I could get it right now. I could turn some of my ore into heavy equipment. Heavy equipment will sell better. Yeah, get it done. Industrial Tycoon. XP from event. Okay, I'll have to go home back to my HQ to deal with that that little occurrence. No, 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 damn it, I didn't want to jump back out. There should be a planet out here with a scrapyard in orbit and a derelict station for me to peruse. You when you do the tutorial for the game, you do it in orbit around Galadia, so there's some stuff to find out here. Do I want a Hammerhead class destroyer? You know what? Why the hell not? I need something with combat capacity. Don't need the Lasher, though. Buffalo Mark II. Nope. Rumors of a pirate raid. Damn it. Leave my house alone. Leave my poor little people alone. They don't need to be raided by pirates. Damn it. Isn't that what I'm paying those Persian assholes for? Keep the pirates away from my poor little planet. Wolf classes aren't terrible. Condor, light carrier. Nah, I don't need a Condor. Tarsus. And a Dram. No, I don't need a Dram. They're everywhere. I could use the guns, though. I got one more something up here in the distance. Domain era probe! Yeah, I should be able to take that out. There's not a... I mean, I don't have much in the way of stuff with guns on it. But... should be able to field enough to do some work. I think a couple of your guns were online. And you, I think, had some, but your hull integrity shot, so... Alright, let's all stick together, and maybe I'll have enough guns here to clobber 2 little frigate-class drones. I should be able to do at least some work here. Good, 1 down, 2 down. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, then. Didn't do great, but... well, I won. So that's the only part of that fight that matters, is I won. Cruise on over to Galadia and drop off that box I found. Finish a mission or 2. I've recovered a data core. The provost authorized a reward. Oh, one of those. Of course, your secretary should have just said so. Then we would have been Provost Calicor, would it not? Is there a reward for this, or should I just dump the data core into the gas giant we're orbiting? Oh. Please, don't do that. Yes, stop your jibber jabber and give me my money, damn it. Alright, let's see research. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? 5 brand new pieces of tech for random scrap you picked up. Greatest deal of your life, right? Relic components, progress 1.3%, available 7. Project Sonic. Synchrotron core, available 0. Got Project Transistor, Project Mjolnir, Project Sonic, Project Spyglass, Project Navi. What do you want for Project Navi? Screw it, we'll do that one. .8% overall, 1400. 7% for all my fuel. Nope. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's see what dude wants to do. Follow the Junior Academy agent. We're led through a discreet, secure access door to a series of passages that bypass the public concourses. The travel lift activates at the Academy agent's presence, and you step inside the agent's encouraging nod. The lift pod is wrapped by diamond matrix through which you can see the canyon-like sweep of plazas pass by, filled with crowds of students, academics, and technicians. Raising your gaze, you see the pod is approaching a tiered substructure, which seems to hang over the curve of the station interior. Pod slows and you shuffle to adjust to the local grav effect field gradient. A guard wearing a mirrored faceplate dismisses his junior agent and ushers you to an antechamber filled with small groups awaiting to meet with the provost. They have perfect hair and perfect skin, unmarred by the radiation and burns that mark a spacer. Most cybernetics you can see are consistently stylish adornments rather than crude augments. Many have brought their young progeny with them. The stench of wealth and influence is palpable. Heads turn as you are led past all of them towards a set of large doors inlaid with wood from what looks like real trees. You feel their glares on you like point defense fire on heavy armor. Play it cool, eyes forward. I'm under the office and blah, 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 blah. I've been through this one before. I've even been through this one before on stream. So, knowledge is good for its own sake. Knowledge uplifts the human spirit. Knowledge can also be very profitable. What do you need done? Leave. Com directory. Talk to dude. So he's got a whole bunch of little jobs he wants me to do here. That's kind of ways out, but cannibals, pirates. All right, takes care of that. Just enough to get my reputation rolling with Galadian Academy. Independent size 4. I do believe that's everything here. No, I've got 2 more debris fields to the north I haven't checked out yet. That's right, I can probably squeeze some resources out of these and map the gate. Gates aren't active right now, but knowing that there is one is always useful. Alright, so my refinery. My factory's not online quite yet, but it will be soon. Repaired erratic fuel injector. Slowly but slowly but slowly, my ships are coming back online. I just need to get my hands on a whole bunch of weapons for them. Big ass factory run out to. Well, most of my hard hitters are going to be Imperial design, so go to Coruscant and buy myself a bunch of weapons. Probably not a terrible idea. Chaos Corsair. And a bounty hunter. Well, let's see here. So I got missions to go way the bloody hell out this way. Scarif, Doria, Naraka, Samara. I'll go towards Doria and see if I find anything useful down there. Any hidden planets. This Chaos Corsair is shadowing me. If he knew how weak my ships are, he'd probably jump me. I ain't got the damn weapons to see off even 2 little frigates without a fight. We got something down here. It's drifting, so it's salvage of some flavor. Graviton beam. I can definitely use one of those. What do we have? Pursuing a prospector. Prospector versus prospector violence. You know what? I can jump in there. I'll help him out. Or not. Fight ended right before I could get into the fun. Scavco Rough Rider. What are you good for? Advanced targeting core salvage gantry. Rough Rider never fails to make captains fighting the damn thing throw up their arms and exclaim, "How the fuck did it survive that?" Freakishly good armor for its size and a dampler field built into the hull, it never fails to reproduce this reaction. However, its only weapon option is a single medium mount, even with a built-in advanced targeting core. It's nothing more than a pest to most ships. You know what? I'll take it. At this point, just about anything I can salvage. You know what? Tanker artillery, I should be able to get fast enough to take him. It's got a couple small frigates, damaged lancer. That Seski ruined my whole day before, so I'm a little more cautious this time around. You know what? Fortune favors the bold, as the saying goes. Might lose another damn fleet here, but where's the fun in not fighting, you know? Where's the fun in not fighting? Let's see if I can remember how to... Alright, how do I... Accelerate, decelerate, strafe. Toggle out of fire control, okay. Get them, TIE interceptors! Mess them up! God, this thing barely even turns. Let's get this one first. He's a little more squishy. Yeah, this thing's... Get him! Mess him up! Kick his ass! Run him over! Kill him somehow! I don't care how! Good. I've one gun intact on this victory. I know I have one quad turbo laser, one dual turbo laser. Alright, what do we got left? We hammered down 2 of them so far. Got a couple little weasels left out there. Turn, you monstrous. Not so monstrous, but slower than hell. It's showing me all the empty mounts I've got on this thing. Yep. Are they running? I think they're running. Get him! Go, TIE interceptors! Bully him good! Good, we're already through. We almost burned through his flux right there. Don't think this dude has any weapons on board at all. Get him! Get him! Good job, TIE interceptors. Good job. That's like the only system I've got right now is TIE interceptors. That's basically my only weapon. Certainly the only weapon that matters. Acclimator looks like it's in good shape, though. Completely unarmed, but he looks good. All right, I didn't lose anybody. Good. Pursue them. Order your second in command to handle it. Wiped him out. Beautiful. Wait a minute. What did I get disabled? I didn't think I had lost anything. Take all of it. Take all of it. Worker B. You know what? I can take the worker B. And the inanna. All right, then. So... Silly little prospector wanted to do a fight with me. Yeah, I need to head back. You know what? I'll go to Osmium. It's right here. Might be able to score myself a functional ship. 200k. Supplies are a little low. Come on, come on, come on. I got 200k worth of buy-in to do. I do like the MVS ships as well. I might be able to get myself, theoretically, I could get myself another St. Helena. Maybe, could be, possibly. Because my starting one got blowed the fuck up. Oh, com directory, officer for hire. I think she's a pirate. Are you a pirate? Oh no, you're my ground invasion tutorial. Roger, roger. Yeah, I'll find that one. Okay, so let's see here. I need those organics back on my main base, so I'll take that. And how much ever crew I can snag. 1,000 should do. Alright, I'm slowly getting my hands on enough weapons for it to matter. I can actually start piecing together a decent fleet. Alright. Alright then. Gunmetal Independent. Zagin and Asconia, faction Sindarians. Sindarian is currently hostile too, lightly triggered by pirate activity. I could... hell. Kashyyyk, Republic Military Jungle World. You know what, I'm going to go Corward. I need to go drop off these organics and I need to do some repairs. Maybe start refitting one of my ships. Scavenge up enough guns to get my Victory back up and running at capacity. I do like this mod that I got, that one that you have to detect the systems. That is a cool addition. It makes things more of a challenge because you can't just autopilot to, you know, magically never accessed before systems. You have to actually go out and find them, which makes more sense. If anybody had found the systems previously, they would have looted them. So... makes more sense doing it this way. Speaking of, I got 2 systems right here that haven't been scavenged before. And I don't want to deal with you right now. You're coming back for a fight. Don't want that. Fog off, little scavengers. Leave me alone. I do not got the guns to deal with you, and Luddic bastards either. Why does everybody want to fight me all of a sudden? Just leave me alone. Let me scavenge in peace. I don't want to pay your tithes. I don't want to join your fleet. I don't want to do any of that crap. Just leave me alone. Two destroyers. I just don't have the weapons to deal with 2 destroyers right now. Just leave me in peace, you shit goblins. This is definitely a Luddic system. Good to know where it is, because I'll come back and I'll flatten it later on, just not right now. I'll come back and bully the shit out of these clowns in the future. Fuck off and die, fuck off and die. Do not wish to deal with your bullshit right now. Hell. Fornicate yourself with a tire iron, with a tire iron, with a tire iron. Oh, you're not interdicting me, you're interdicting the CIS. So I'll sit here and I'll watch that fight take place. And laugh at them both. And then pick their bones. Pick their bones. Don't run. Don't run. The more of you get splattered, the better, because it gives me Star Wars style weapons, and I need Star Wars style weapons. C'baoth class destroyer. Nope. Lupus missile corvette. Nope. Hard cell. These things are ugly as sin. Alright. Zagan. What was the name of my system again? Somewhere around here. Gigas. No, Kumari Kandam. That's it. Kumari Kandam. Alright. Actually, you know what? I'm here. I'm going to go visit the Prism. I got some stuff I can give them. I could start that storyline as well. Make them slightly less hostile towards me. And maybe, just maybe, walk into the middle of a pirate raid and do some cleanup. Prism Freeport! Look, it's the AI winch. You have a lot of nerve hacking my tripod. Necessary to draw attention, refuse, otherwise to speak to oneself, predicted of Behemoth. Require assistance, sensitive matter, credit compensation unavailable, receptive to monetary incentive, and capable of fulfilling mission, both Behemoth judged. I'm listening. Independent world of Norsha, 2 beta cores possessed, secret negotiations, hegemony, Persian League in progress. To highest bidder auction, require cores for freedom restore. Payment on return to self, 71,000 credits. Further recognition by self kind of value as associate. Remnant displays a map of surprisingly detailed intel on the secure facility where you presume from context the cores are being stored. A quick estimate indicates this is a job requiring at least 300 Marines, assuming you did this the violent way. Both leading powers in sector risk wrath, commitment to prospective alliance, demonstrate benefits, carefully consider. Await response. I'm smarter than the average spacefarer, so I can do this peaceably. Okay. Go ahead and sell off that metal. Everybody always needs metal. Yeah, I have no... I don't think I have any Star Wars weapons. But I do have a couple of Bitsu, some Musashis. So I should, in theory, be able to better equip my Gongan. I think... Or did my Gongan get destroyed? I think my Gongan got blown up. So... Oh, that's fine. I can get another one. You know what? This place also has a good wide assortment of ships for sale. So let me see if I got anything nice here. High-end seller, you're not going to do anything with me right now. Open market. No sales / returns. Buy. Ooh. Scavco Gilgamesh. I don't know what you are, but you are large. The Gilgamesh, a bona fide dreadnought specializing in long-range ballistic slinging, just a mere sight, spelled mere wrong, of this beast will send most fleets into a panic and inspire those who see it as a friend with a burning passion that's only outshined by the figurative gates of heaven and hell opening up and raining down God's wrath upon those unfortunate enough to be focused by its maw. All right, so he's feeling slightly dramatic. Good to know. Got a Legion battle carrier. Those are pretty good, but kind of spicy to maintain. Got myself a Maelstrom. Maelstroms are fun when they're fully equipped. 1.2 million. This thing had damned well be better fully equipped. We got myself a Retribution. Not terrible. MC-80 would be nice. Victory Deuce would be good. Eagle. Yes. Dreadnought. Yes. Carrack. Carrick. The Carracks are not bad. 123k, I could get it. Yes, you know what? I'll buy it. Okay. Oh, I'm buying... Okay, so that's the second time I've done that. I'm buying just empty hulls. Good to know. I'm buying empty hulls. I need guns, I need guns, give me guns, I need guns. This dude basically just has the one heavy blaster on the front. This dude's got most of a weapons loadout. Any chance you've got another heavy mortar for you? I got a light. Small missile systems. Alright. So that takes care of that. Now I gotta get out of here. Head home, maybe see off a pirate attack or two. Kumai, come on. Who are you? You wish to be slain? I shall slay you. I shall slay you with a hammer. Komariaru, I do believe this is my home system, yes. I'm going to change that name from Kitten, though. That's kind of a silly name for a ship. Looks like there's a fight going on over here. Maybe I can do some cleanup. Abandoned space dock and some salvage. Hegemony's doing hegemony things. Yeah, no fighting going on. So maybe, just maybe, these hegemony dudes aren't completely fracking useless. Republic. That was the pirate station right there. But the Republic, of all things, came in and cleared them out. I'm perfectly fine with that. That don't hurt my feelings any to have pirates cleared out by the Republic. The Republic station right here, that's an increased market for my ore. Oh, a Bulwark 1. Archivist. Alright, so first things first. There's 3 more beta cores. Heavy production absolutely immediately gets a beta core. Eventually I'll have everybody with a beta core, but eventually I'll have everybody with an alpha. But alphas are not super common. Alright, so heavy production is online. I'm cranking out a bunch of ore. A bunch of metals. Let's see, what he can specialize. Now, the only thing I have here is ore. That's not true. I've also got volatiles. Large-scale mining operation targeting common metal veins for going complicated trace minerals. A volatile extraction operation, delicate machinery for capture and high efficiency on-site refining. Now, what would be the point of this? What would it accomplish? It doesn't tell me how much better it would make them at doing thing. Sticking to my refining. Good, good, good. All right. So, what next? What next? What next? What next? Commerce probably wouldn't be terrible. Stability would take a hit, but it increases income by 50%. Research facility would be good as well. Salvage yards, restoration docks, supercomputer, because this is an ice world. This wouldn't be a terrible place for a supercomputer to go up. I just need the cash. Alright, first things first. Let's go through this list and start stripping stuff apart. Until I give weapons, until I get my hands on some weapons, a good portion of these guys are going to get stored, because frankly I don't need them for anything. You're completely... Oh, nope, you've got a Vulcan cannon. So I can give you another one of those. And a heavy burst laser. Let's see. One available, one available. Bitsu wards, light mortars. So I guess I could give this thing a bunch of Bitsus for point defense. And it's one heavy burst laser for offense. What do you got for me? Dane Axe. Same idea at heart, make a BFG, but after a long night of drinking King's Favor Brew. The original plan for the Dane Axe. A few months later, the plans showed up at a Scavco factory, carried by a pather coked out on drugs. Alright. High explosive anti-armor medium, so he's basically equipped. There's not a whole hell of a lot to this dude, but at least he's got his one gun functional. You're basically functional. You are not. One broadside. Okay, medium there. We got a heavy dual turbo laser. Let's see what else I can get. I got a heavy ion cannon. One heavy ion cannon. One laser cannon green. I got 11 Techno Union twin laser cannons red. One turbo laser cannon green. Assault concussion missile launchers. Alright, so I'm going to build this thing to basically have a pretty decent starboard battery. And that's going to be pretty much the best I can do for it. probably get the Techno-Union cannons everywhere. Heavy ion cannon, second tier. Twin turbos. Guided charge mining device, range 800. I got 3 salamanders. So I'm basically just having to cobble this thing together with whatever I've got, but some weapons are better than none. It is not a perfect ship by any means. Weapons are sloppy, got all kinds of different attacks on it. Weapon groups would be an absolute nightmare to try and find something that will actually hit at the same range. Let's see. Dedicated targeting core, cruisers, and 60 increases the range bonus. Ballistic and energy. That could be useful. Range, damage, acceleration, turn rate, guidance, max speed, flex capacity, ammo. You know what? It's got 8 missile racks on this thing, so that could come in handy as well. Dedicated targeting core and missile modernization. This thing will do decent. As far as... yeah, that's it. I have a fully functional ship right now, so... store. Salvage. These are all salvage bonuses. You have a gun on you. And you can go away. Well, I've still got that munificent, but I don't think it has anything on it. Oh, hey, what do you know? It actually does have some weapons. The munificent had some stuff on it. Again, not amazing, but functional. Some weapons better than no weapons. But that frigate gets restored because without weapons, I don't need to be flying it about. Good. Okay. So that's just about the best I can do with what I've got right now. It ain't amazing, but it'll keep me alive. You know what? Let me see if I can... So, let me ponder for a moment. I do got a couple different missions I could go run down, or I could continue exploring. I'll probably continue exploring. I could go to Duzak, which is currently unexplored. Penelope Star, same thing. Or I could push back out here to Amritz and Dura, that system that I didn't fully survey before, recover my resources that I left floating. But not tonight. Tonight, it'll just about do it for tonight. It'll do it for this Thursday night stream. Oh, thanks for stopping by, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining me on this lovely Thursday evening. Keep an eye on the channel. I'll be back tomorrow with something or another. Maybe more Starsector. Maybe go back to RoboCop. We'll just have to wait and see. So tune in tomorrow and you'll see what there is to see. See you then.